God of War. 15 minutes of gameplay has been released upon us. Let's check this out, shall we? Let's check this out.
And I'll say something, you know, this axe, this Leviathan axe.
There it is.
That's rad.
So cool.
Just
Damn.
throwing it back and forth.
And
Splattered his ass.
It, you can look at that.
Tripped his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he ain't got no legs. Oh, he did him dirty.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to PlayStation Underground. We got something real special lined up for you today. Myself, Sid Schumann, Justin Massengo, and Kristen Titus are going to walk you through some new footage from God of War.
Walk us through, man.
Launching on
Let's do it.
PS4, April 20th.
Boy.
And my goodness gracious, does this game look sensational. What do you guys think?
Wow, that looks very good.
Now, Justin, you have not played it. Kristen,
I'm coming totally fresh here.
That's right. Kristen, you and I got a chance to play this.
Yes, we did.
And I think it's safe to say that we liked what we played.
So first things first, I'm noticing R1, R2 for your attacks. That's a big change.
Yes, indeed. No more face buttons. I believe that is still an option that you can select as an optional thing, but you're going to see why when you start playing the game. It's a lot more tactile. It's a lot more immersive. And
I like that.
Parry, you still have that classic action from God of War. And I'll say something, you know, this axe, this Leviathan axe.
There it is.
That's rad.
So cool.
Just throwing it back and forth.
And it just recalling it, you can look at that, tripping enemies.
Oh, yeah. So tell me how the actual mechanics of using that axe works. You throw it like a boomerang?
You throw it and you sort of aim at something, you toss it, and if it hits an enemy, it'll freeze them in place.
Okay.
You can use it in puzzles. You can then hit a button. I think it's square. You recall it back in your hand too. Right there, you can see he's frozen.
Stuck in that guy's face.
Yeah.
Now, right now, Kratos, the fisticuffs is very, very fun in this game. It's as much fun, I think, as the axe. What do you think, Kristen?
I loved whenever I would throw the axe and then just start beating up on somebody else. Occasionally, you'll have an enemy where you actually have to use that tactic. It definitely wants you to use everything in your arsenal.
And so you have like completely different movesets depending on whether the axe is in his hands or stuck in an enemy's chest.
That's right. You got a shield, like a full-blown shield, a little dab of Dark Souls there. You kind of walk around. Shield comes.
Dark Souls, I'm with that, baby.
The best defense is good offense, right?
So these are the lighter slashes with the axe. I think it's R1, and it's a little bit
made him miss.
reminiscent of the classic games. Just
hit him with all the kidney shots,
juggling the enemy, hammering him into the ground.
The defense looks really chunky.
I love. That was
very
nice.
beefy. That was. I was talking to Corey Barlog, he's the creative director of Santa Monica, and they wanted this weapon, this Leviathan axe, to have a weight to it. And I say mission accomplished.
Yeah, absolutely. Has a nice weight to it. It does. It feels like it.
That's cool.
Leviathan.
Still, they got those.
They're not toning down the brutality.
That's right. Yeah. So here's that chain. Your eagle eye caught there. Now here's a cool example of a puzzle. I remember this one instantly. This axe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's little things like that. I really like how they come up to puzzle solving in this.
At least I know how to do one of the puzzles before I play it.
Pushing and everything. They really open that up in this game.
Big change. You didn't have to mash that button to open the chest.
That's correct. Hack silver is one of the sort of resources you'll collect.
Is that like a currency, a crafting material? What's that?
A little bit of all the above.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah. Just recall that back.
That's cool.
So cool.
Yeah, see, I know.
When you do it.
You got the big guy here.
Big boy.
Yeah. So interesting detail here. You can either sort of let Atreus kind of just.
I'm gonna be stuck playing that
do his
game.
own thing.
It's nothing that's gonna make me like not play it.
Like or you can
You know what I'm
actually
saying?
manually direct.
Nothing's gonna stop me. You know what I mean? Like
square. You can aim and have him fire directly at whatever.
Oh, I like how the axe just kind of
nice.
These controls are not easy. I can tell you that right now.
Woo.
But Atreus definitely becomes very helpful. He can distract your enemy for you. He can sort of draw attention, so you can just dive right in there.
Yeah.
You have to give him some time to build back
The only thing
so
that can make me like not or stop playing it or play something else at the same time is
bottom right.
Another Bloodborne or Dark Souls. That's the only thing that can do it for me.
This guy takes some punishment. The detail on these characters is staggering. Oh, and real quick, if you look at Kratos here, look at his kind of his butt, his thighs. You can see his remnants of his old armor poking out. You see those red straps?
Oh.
See what I mean? Like, there's a ton of details. Look at the wrappings on his arms.
Yeah.
From the
where
chains.
Where the chains were, yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool character design in this. Obviously, he's got the classic red war paint or scar or whatever that is. Different kinds of chests.
Broke through that shit.
Open a chest.
Yeah.
Classic Kratos.
He doesn't have time to open chests.
There's a lot of looting in this game. There's a lot of just kind of items and things, like reasons to explore sort of the world around you. I was digging in every nook and cranny.
Do we know any more about how that all works, like the progression in terms of the currency system and the economy?
Yeah, we're going to see a little bit more of that later on, but yeah, that is deeper, I think, than you may be anticipating. So stay tuned.
Cool.
I got the old instruction manual here.
That's very funny.
Reversible box art.
A little bit of Norse mythology.
So the
Atreus the Scholar.
That's right. Yeah, he can read all the sort of runic messages that are scattered around. So
is Kratos able to read that stuff?
He is not.
Oh, I see.
So that's what I think is interesting about this game. That's super cool right there. I love that.
Yeah, I love it.
Atreus really is, as you can see, he's not. There's like zero maintenance involved. Oh, you're
love that.
Kills.
Yo. Oh my
God. Yeah, you can. There's actually a stun quality that you can apply to enemies using your fists.
Oh, nice.
So
wow.
It kind of adds stun damage, and then you can click R3 and do the sort of one-hit takedown, which is really satisfying.
Man, the way that enemies react to hits is so just like
juicy,
so organic.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It looks awesome. I saw something on the side of the screen a moment ago that said new labor. It looked like those are like challenges because I saw that when he shattered that enemy, it said new labor shatterer. So I assume that then if you go shatter a bunch of enemies.
Exactly. The more enemies that you come into contact with, the more you fill out your bestiary. You'll get labors that are, kill this amount of enemies and you can receive X, Y, and Z, but some of them will do a specific move to take them down.
Nice.
Just giving you a little bit more challenge.
I'll be playing this game a lot.
Look at Atreus there holding that guy down.
Yeah.
And then you can look at that, kicking people into each other.
It's just
super
seamless.
cool. Yeah.
A tooltip a moment ago.
Ooh.
Quick turn, so that sounds.
And a nice juggle with that. Damn.
Absolutely. You'll also see in the bottom left, there's a meter towards the bottom
that
is filling up as Kratos keeps beating people down.
Horrible.
That's his, the rage meter?
Spartan rage, yeah.
Glad they're monsters and not people.
Some things just don't change.
It make it much more gory.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, bam! I mean, it's just really crunchy combat. It was the thing that I immediately...
Crunchy combat, that's interesting.
Playing, it was just like, man, that axe feels good.
If you pay attention, the camera actually lends to the way that combat feels too. It shakes a little bit when there's an impact.
You get a sense of that impact, yeah.
I mean, the Blades of Exile, Blades of Chaos from the last games, I mean, they were really cool weapons, but this one just has this sort of nastiness to it that I really appreciate. But it'll feel
good job, programmers. This shit looks good.
Some of the strategies are still kind of, evoked there.
Another new thing, XP. Well, I guess you sort of had there was the progression in the old games. I had like the standard XP
stats.
There,
yeah, we're gonna get a closer look a little later, but yeah.
Graphics here are just insane.
I like how they actually even went to the trouble of building in the little hook on the back of his armor for the axe, rather than having it just kind of float in place.
Yeah, so as the game just helpfully reminded us, there are actually different levels of enemies at your fight. So that was actually a super smart move there, driving that guy off that cliff.
Oh, yeah.
But some of these Draugrs you're fighting here, that's sort of the foot soldiers, the undead foot soldiers, some of them are much tougher than others.
Whoa!
Hold L1
what was that?
To perform a light runic attack.
That is a type of magic. It's something that you can get. You can imbue your attacks with it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and that was my move. I would run in there bare knuckle brawling. I loved it. So
I love
fun.
how the axe can even hit guys on the way. So it's smart to throw the axe at somebody that's kind of line of sight yourself with and call it back.
It is much more strategic, the combat in this game. There are going to be, look at that. That was a perfect example of recalling the axe, hitting two guys in one go. But look at this. I mean, this is not a kinder, gentler Kratos, but it is a little bit of a more strategic Kratos, and that's something I really appreciated as I played this. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say it seems like that. Before you could just pummel your way through the whole game.
I didn't even know you could do that, but yeah, this is a really good looking game.
Oh, there's some loot on the ground. You missed it. Pick it up. Pick up the shiny stuff.
Yep.
Show me control.
So this relationship between Kratos and Atreus is like a foundation of this game.
Yeah.
And you really pick up on it within minutes of playing it. You immediately are captivated by the relationship they've got. Wow. Slowing things down a little bit here. There's your loot. Those green items are health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's treated a little bit differently. You don't have to open chests every time now to get more.
The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago. I wonder if Odin was ever here.
I love the Norse mythology just kind of winds its way around everything. It's
Exactly. It feels natural.
Yeah. You're kind of unraveling it, and it's obviously a unique sort of interpretation.
Do you know anything about how closely they kind of stuck to
I thought it was going to be much bigger than that.
or how many liberties they took?
I think so that's the thing about Norse mythology is it's
That's the first
interpretation.
hit I've
There's
seen
different names, different characters.
somebody
there's
get
a
on
lot
it.
of different interpretations of it. So when I talked to Corey about that, he explained that they really wanted to kind of make their own mark on it and kind of do their own version of it. So we don't know how far it goes just yet because we're just getting an early look at the game. But I guess you're just gonna have to play it when it comes out.
April 20th. Only on PlayStation 4.
These are heavy joggers.
Yeah.
These guys are serious business. I was really struggling with them. There's a great parry. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that was
awesome.
great.
That was nice.
Aw.
Okay, yeah.
So good. I was really excited for this game, but when I played it, I was like, get out of the way.
Oh, what's happening here? What was that? Is that like a perfect parry kind of?
A little bit of runic magic, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Press L3 and R3 together to do something.
That's Spartan Rage. Yeah, that's a real
Spartans!
take on that one too.
Oh, I see. They have like a little snowflake meter above their health bar as you're hitting them with that axe. I assume that when that fills up, that's when they freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Kid's
Stepping on a
tired.
health crystal.
It's so cool to finally see this game in action. We've seen so
Yes.
many awesome-looking trailers.
Yes, it is, my
It's so
friend.
impressive ever since we
My gamer
reviewed
friend
it a couple
speaking.
years ago. Just seeing it being played now just is so encouraging. And man, it looks like they just nailed it.
Yeah, I mean that was my take on it. Like,
Kids singing?
I just
Somebody
sort of
else
fell in
singing.
love instantly.
What's happening?
This is
here?
an
Some
interesting part.
witch singing.
Sid, be quiet.
It's
our-
the Revenant.
That's the Revenant. So
Whoa!
she's a little too quick for Kratos. Like that's the thing.
Wow, yeah, she is fast.
But maybe Atreus can stun her with
Uh-huh.
a strategic arrow.
Boom! Right
Boom.
there.
Yep.
Nice.
So it's battles like this that really show you how integral Atreus is. He's not just a companion. He is absolutely a part of the fight.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Get her,
So
get
just go
her,
for the stun
get her.
damage right there.
Get her.
Got it.
R3.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my god.
There's the
Okay.
brutal.
Yeah.
Kratos
Oh my
moving up.
I
god.
was worried that
You don't hit a woman like that.
getting a little kinder in his old age.
She was trying to kill him though.
Expecting improvement.
This fun little character. What's this guy's name?
Brock.
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 B-R-O-K. Brock.
Little blue guy.
So, where's the other half?
Nah, that's not a Brock.
Oh, my dumb brother.
Brock!
But I got all the
Oh, Lesnar!
Cracked me up.
Yeah,
Much bigger than that.
I didn't know what to make of this character, but
Is he like a blacksmith?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here you go. Just getting to the deep dive stuff here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Here's the fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everything else looks I'm a nerd for like upgrade trees and progression stuff and all that.
This game is gonna speak to you, my friend.
Yeah. There was a lot more going on here than I was expecting, to be totally honest.
See, this is what I was interested in.
Yeah.
God of fashion.
Be too careful now.
God of fashion. Another quick look. If you look down his lower torso, you see that classic armor poking out from beneath.
Now, but our friends
sneaky.
who were hiding in the trees are back for more. Go on, give that axe a twirl.
Got that upgraded Leviathan axe here, and you're going to see this thing is way more potent now.
That's
Wait, did we
upgraded.
just fight in this
Okay.
thing right in front of Brock?
Yeah.
Nice.
As as you do.
I can't wait to play this shit.
So satisfying.
And I'll wait, man. Have me a
So
good time.
satisfying.
Yeah.
They're saying it like they're saying the same shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Look
big
at
time,
that.
big time.
Nice.
So again, there's going to be some things veterans are going to recognize, and that's one of them. Oh, I love
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
I love this little move.
Oh, I
there.
was just going to ask what was going on with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of environment interaction, kicking guys on the walls. You know, you can.
And they say
you're
cool,
clever,
I
you
say
can
cool,
kinda,
like,
drop
you
pots
tell,
over
like,
and things like that.
Yeah.
a lot of people had the
Oh,
same
yeah.
reaction to this game. Cool.
And a lush natural environment for you.
The environment
Yes.
work here is just
Yeah.
It's
Gorgeous.
yeah.
Really, really pretty game.
Even just from it going between cutscenes back into combat, back into gameplay, it's seamless, honestly.
Are the cutscenes all
That
like
axe
under,
really is integral. Like,
with
it's
the-
like really integral. I mean,
the-
going right there,
the cut-
right up there.
The pre-rendered stuff like in previous games.
Well, no, it's this game has that whole philosophy around like no camera cuts. It's like one,
Okay.
it's just one cut from beginning to end. So
Nice.
you just go right through the entire game. It doesn't break away to say like, oh, check out what's going on over here. You're just with Kratos and Atreus for the entire experience. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
cool.
It's very intimate. That was something that actually they settled on really early in development. So.
Boy, over here.
Boy, over here.
Interesting. I may want to write that down.
Tell us more.
So that's a fresh new look at God of War. It's coming out April 20th on PS4. What'd you guys think?
20th.
Real quick.
Oh, man,
Good!
it looks
It's off the
incredible.
chain.
Wait.
I'm just
I'll
constantly.
be addicted to it, playing it every
So
day.
we do have actually a lot more coming, so stay with us, but we've got a lot more.
Cool PlayStation. Sony, you guys are the shit. That's what I'm talking about. So I gotta say, my favorite part was the combat. The brutality, the punching, the smashing the elbows, the ripping the dudes apart, slashing literally taking their legs out from underneath them, and then whooping their ass from there. I loved it. The combos. That axe just reminds me of Mjolnir. I mean, that's the closest we're gonna get to Mjolnir right now. You know what I mean? Y'all need to make a Thor game where he's going through it with Mjolnir. Come on now, Marvel. Hear what I'm saying? Do that. The animation is visually very pretty game. It's a good looking game. It's gonna be off the chain. I can't wait to play it. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. But of course, if you did not, that's fine. You can always kiss my black derriere. 10 million subscribers. Woo!